Do you believe in and support the right of public school employees to organize and bargain collectively? How will you work to maintain and strengthen employee rights, including bargaining changes in job descriptions and assignments, healthcare, and pensions?
Considering in the situation we find ourselves today, we know that we're going to be looking at financial hardships in the coming months. And considering the fact that we're all sheltered in place by orders, it has limited us in how we normally interact with students and teachers with students and parents and faculty and other members of the community. And right now, we are on a platform where we become innovative in which we approach these things. I am open. I support teachers. I support parents to make sure to provide the best quality education to our students that we can possibly buy or invest in. In the situation we're in right now, and I know hardships are coming along. We've seen this before. We saw this during 2009. We saw this during the recession. And we saw these budget crises during the 1996, 1997. Back then, when teachers were fighting for their rights to have a decent living wage. I'm open to sit down, and we're all in the same boat, ultimately. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same team. And I'm open to actually to listen and work with everybody to find solutions to these problems that we're going to be faced today and the problems that we're going to be facing in the future. And that's one thing I do guarantee, that I'm open to listen. I'm open to hear out people's opinions and people's point of views and their experiences that they've gone through, this, this platform of scenario and ambiguity that we see today, to come up with the best solution to solve the incoming wave that's on its way. Thank you.
Thank you. And that was
Do you believe in and support the right of public school employees to organize and to bargain collectively? And second part, how will you work to maintain and strengthen employee rights, including bargaining changes in job descriptions and assignments, healthcare, and pensions?
Yeah, so everything that keeps the teacher happy, it's a priority, I think, for all of us, and I think it becomes apparent of all the work that you do now with the coronavirus and having to stay home and follow that same curriculum, how difficult it is. But like I said, teachers spend sometimes our children, in terms of the relationship with government, they're spending more time with the teacher than any government entity. Sometimes Monday to Friday, it is the teacher that's spending more time with your child than you as a parent, because by the time I get back from work, it's already 6 p.m. So, and when the time they go to sleep is around 9. So that's 3 hours that I'm spending versus the teacher that just spent like 6-7 hours with him or her there. So for me, it is important that the teacher, which is the biggest asset that my sons have when they go to school, that, that she is, that they are meant to feel that they have the support of the board in terms of bargaining for the equitable, budget or salary that they want, to make sure that the healthcare package is suitable for their needs, and that their pensions are there, so that when they're retired from being a teacher, they're continuing to live healthy lives. And I think I'm here because of my teachers. I was educated in Oakland Unified School District. It is their tremendous help and support that drove me to Berkeley. And at Berkeley, I was also there supported by other teachers. So, I am what I am because of my parents, but also because of the teachers that supported me in the way. So for me, I'll be highly supportive of the needs of teachers, when I become board member.
All right. Our next question is, do you believe in and support the right of public school employees to organize and to bargain collectively? How will you work to maintain and strengthen rights, including bargaining changes in job descriptions and assignments, healthcare, and pensions?
Okay, I didn't get that whole question, so do you believe and support the right of public school employees to organize? Number one, yes. To organize, I do believe in that. I think that's extremely important. And the reason why I think is important is because of what I've learned over the 40 years of education that I've had or that I've been in, and that is, if a person gives for the entire time of their life in a giving employment like education, then I think that person should be recognized. And so to organize, because that person is in the trenches, that person knows what goes on each day, that person is, that person can probably shed light on how to effectively do what we need to do in order for kids to progress. So yes, I certainly believe in organizing, because that's the voice I think that's needed in many situations, because people will make decisions and they're not even near the classroom. So if you're not near the classroom, how do you, well, I almost asked the rhetorical question, how can you make a decision about the classroom if you're not there? But people do that. And so what we as teachers have to understand is, yes, we should organize, because we can best speak for ourselves. The next one, how would you maintain and strengthen employee rights, including bargaining changes? Okay, number one, I think because I am a teacher and because I've taught for so long, I can better understand what a teacher is saying when they express a certain idea. What I can do is I can stand up for that teacher. I can stand up for that position. I can articulate what's needed. If I'm on the bargaining unit as a board member, or simply being on the board and then talking to other board members, I could let them know, hey, this needs to be done. Healthcare, pensions, whatever the case might be, it has to be done. And I can stand up for that.